Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where the Mani Katti has been stolen by a villain named Glass, and as we battle through, breaking through a wall into the temple, we aim to save the old man trapped behind the secret door at the top right. But first of all, we want to defeat ourselves an extra bandit for some experience, so what we'll do is we'll end our turn while Sane heals up, and Kent can go to battle and dodge quite nicely. Nicely done, sir. Did you get a second attack? Indeed he does. Now, who do I want to get the experience from this KO? Shall I let Lynn get it? And go straight in with a horseman? I wonder. Well, Sane's leveled up quite nicely, or at least healed up. So with that said, let's jump in nearer. And considering he's got a sword, it's about using the weapons triangle now. So, we will attack with an iron lance. Who do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? Well, we missed completely. It seems he's got a good dodge to him, but all the same, Kent took that damage like a trooper as well. So that worked out okay for me. In the meantime, however, Lynn, get some experience. Well, you are the lowest HP one, so I kind of want you to grab some more. So, it seems Glass is going out after me and is attacking Kent quite well, but this time we get our lance attack in. So with that said, he has himself, how much HP? 11 HP left. Sane, how much damage you do? With an iron lance, well, supposedly you'll do enough to finish off the boss with this strike. So let's go to it. I wanted Lynn to face him as well, but all the same, if Sane can do it, Sane's gonna do it. A lance through the heart does make people speak weird as Sane levels up as well, which keeps our levels at quite a nice even keel at the moment. Everyone's level 3 as you gain strength and luck. And got a vulnerary as well. Sane's got all the vulneraries. Sometimes you'll get items after defeating enemies. A single unit can carry a maximum of 5 items. You might need to drop some old items to pick up new ones. Bear this in mind. You can see what items your enemies will drop by checking their inventories. Place the cursor on an enemy or ally, then press the R button to view their personal data. This data screen contains information about the unit you've selected. Press the control pad left and right to change pages and view items. If any of the items are glowing yellow, you'll get them if you defeat the unit, don't forget. So it's like we can hit like this to see personal data, items, and weapons support level as well. So that's interesting itself. It's got an aid value on top of that, an affinity, conditions, stuff like that. Affinity there is different for Lyndis, it seems. It's same for Sane here. But to get on with this mission, where do we have to go? That's the question itself. So, is it to open up this door or something? Or is it Lyndis that has to get there? Well, she healed up on the throne there. She can't capture this one, but if we wait outside the door here, will that finish the mission? I think we defeated every enemy after all. Seize throne is our mission, but it seemed I didn't get the option to that time. Who can seize the throne then? Rescue item weight trade? Am I missing something here? I'm taking turns I don't need to. There's seize as an option there. I missed it before. Ha, you're clothing. Are you of the Lorca tribe? I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Thanks to you, I'm unscathed, though it took a lot of time trying to actually seize the throne, you moron. You have my gratitude. And the sword, is it safe? Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Mani Katti. Touch the blaze pattern and pray for a safe journey. Oh, thank you so much. What did... The sword, it's glowing. It's the power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul and they call out to you. What does that mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Mani Katti. No, I can't. I couldn't. It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. It came out effortlessly. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Mani Katti in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands. My sword? It is time for you to go, Lyn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes. Yes, sir. As we get the Mani Katti. A powerful weapon to add to our arsenal for sure. So this is the Mani Katti, a blade with no equal. This is all so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sakaea, in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lyndis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it. I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Mani Katti itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it any easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it. It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. Well, that seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, Oliz. This is the Mani Katti. This is my sword. I must care for it well. However, at Castle Caelin with an ominous tone, what's going on? What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord, Lungren. The girl is traveling with Kenton Sane. What are your orders? If we let them be? Bah! I've heard that Northern Brian is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquis's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off. Ha ha ha! Soon, Caelin will be mine! And so we continue, the secrets of her past revealed in the words of two knights of Lycia. Now to meet her grandfather, Lyn heads west. To Lycia and to her destiny. A mountain range separates the Sakaea plains from Bern. There are many bandits lurking here, the cruelest of which are the Taliva. They wreak havoc on both Sakaea and Bern, and their savagery knows no bounds. On her 10th day away from the plains, Lyn witnesses their atrocities herself. As Chapter 3 begins, a band of mercenaries. This place, the entire area is in ruins. Why doesn't their Marquis do anything to help? Taliva Mountain is home to a gang of vicious, ruthless bandits. No Marquis holds power here. My village was near here, on the other side of the mountain. My people were... The Taliva bandits come at night. It took only one night. The survivors number less than 10, including me. They're soulless beasts. I will never forgive them. Never! Lyndis. I'm not running away. I will be back someday. I'll be stronger. I will break their swords beneath me like twigs beneath a stallion's hooves. I will avenge my people. I'll do everything in my power. When the time comes, bring me with you. Sane. Don't forget me either. Kent. Oh, you too, Oliz. Thank you. Wait right there, little lady. What are you going to do? To apologize, huh? Hey, she's quite a catch, eh, buddy? I bet the boss would give us a pretty penny for her. Yeah, she roughed me up a bit, so I figure fair's fair. It's no more than she deserves. What are we gonna do with a flying mule? Don't you dare touch her! What? You just watch your mouth, girlie. Do what you will with me. Just let her go, please. I beg of you. Silly twit. Pegasi can only be found in Ilia. They're rare beasts, worth more than you by far. We can sell it for a mountain of gold. Let it go? Ha! No, you can't. Come on, let's move. What's this? Be on your guard, Lyndis. There seems to be some sort of commotion over there. That's a Pegasus. Could it be? Florina? Is that you, Florina? Ah, Lynn? Florina! What are you doing in a place such as this? Lynn! Is it really you? Come now, no crying. I'm sorry. You are acquaintances? She's my friend. This is Florina, a Pegasus Knight in training for Ilia. She's a little uncomfortable around men. Tell me, Florina, what happened here? Well, when I heard that you had left, I decided to follow you. Then I saw this village. I flew down to ask if they had news of you. I didn't see these two and, well... Did your Pegasus land on them? Well, a little. Aha! You heard her! She admits her fault. She stepped on my friend. Now she's got to pay. Did you apologize, Florina? Yes. I told them I was sorry many times over. They just wouldn't listen. Don't cry. It's alright. Lynn. Listen, she's obviously sorry. Can't we just let her pass? You don't appear to be injured or anything. No chance. The girl goes with us, by force if need be. Hey, come on out now, boys. The men are fair game, but don't put a scratch on the girls. Well, if that's the case, can't I just attack with the girls and you'll never hit us? Ha, that'd be amazing. Oliz, we've got to fight back. Lynn, You're a Pegasus Knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? Yes. Listen carefully, Oliz. We're facing bandits. They're underlings. We can't take them too lightly. Let's clear them out of here. Are you ready? The layout around here might make it difficult to fight. The same holds true for our foe too. If we use these walls just so, they may ensure our victory. Lynn, who's that? This is Oliz. He's still an apprentice. He's my tactician. Oh, I see. Oliz, I'm pleased to meet you. The red-roofed buildings are villages. Villages are in danger of being attacked. If an enemy unit reaches the village before one of our units does, the village will be destroyed. As quickly as possible, visit the residents and give them warning. Only good can come of it. So, let's visit them. Please select Lynn. Right then, Lynn, you're visiting the nearest one by the look of it. I'm to visit a village, right? Then issue the command. Indeed, we shall visit. Indeed. Is anyone there? Leave us alone, you fogs! Go away! We've no more gold for you!
No, wait, please! We're not bandits! We want to help the village! Please, listen!
Remain inside, everyone! I'll go see what's happening. Not bandits, huh? So who are you?
My name is Lynn. My colleagues and I are just travelling through here. We saw some bandits about. We're going to deal with them, but... we need you to go and warn the villagers. Hey, wait! The name's Will. I'm a traveller of sorts too. Listen, these villagers have been kind to me. Mind if I fight with you?
Not at all. We need all the help we can get. Welcome aboard, Will. By visiting a village, we've gained a new companion. Will is an archer. He uses a bow to fight. Bows can be fired at foes more than one space away. Obstacles won't affect your line of fire. Attacking enemies without moving next to them is called indirect combat. If the enemy has no weapons capable of indirect combat, there's no fear of counterattack, and that's to our benefit. However, you cannot fire on adjacent spaces. If someone moves next to you and attacks, that's it. Units with bows are best suited to lend assistance from the rear. Let's try some indirect combat, shall we? Select Will. Indeed, and I think I know where he's going. Hey, it's me, Will, remember? Yes, why don't you issue me a command? I'd love to help. So with that said, we're going over here to fight a swordsman by the look of it. Can't do anything about that attack, can you? Can't even fight back. Next is Florina, Pegasus Knight. As you might guess, Pegasus Knights have the ability to fly. They can move over almost any terrain type. This small wall would stop most units, but it poses no problem for a Pegasus Knight. Select Florina. Are we going to defeat the swordsman now? I'm ready to fight. I'll follow your orders. Indeed you shall, as we go to do battle once again with a slim lance that should do enough damage to finish this off. Without a problem, and a nice bit of experience gained. Knowing your units and their abilities, and knowing how to use them in battle is a shortcut to victory. To learn everything about a unit, place the cursor on that unit and press the R button. Just like this then, eh? So we can see our overall strength, for defense, or resilience, all that jazz, vulneraries and the whatnot, and we can scroll up and down as well. So that's not a bad thing either, but I'm pretty sure they're weak to bows, so we need to keep them out of danger. However, in the meantime, there's a little bowman here that's going to get pretty wrecked for what's going on. So with that said, we want to move Sane actually all the way behind, and we want to switch to swords. The reason for that is, if any of these bandits come, they're all holding axes. So it's up to Kent and Sane to defeat this foe, and they will do it with extreme prejudice. Do it, guys! As Kent gets even more EXP! And so that's 2 enemies done for that phase. Not a problem. But we've got ourselves a fair few enemies coming up from the top. And an archer attacking as well, though my overall defense seems to be enough that I can deal with that without issue.
Lynn, what should I do? There's an archer!
What? Where? Oh, that's Will. Hi, you're one of Lynn's friends? What is it? You unwell? I'm sorry, Will. Her name is Florina. She's timid around men, and you've got a bow. Oh, I see, you must be a Pegasus Knight. I apologize for frightening you, but I do understand your fear of bows. I'm sorry. Even looking at a bow frightens me ever so much. Of course, I understand. But you should really only fear the enemy's archers, not your own. Yes, of course. Units that fly like Pegasus Knights are very vulnerable to bow attacks. Arrows will deal critical damage to them. If the enemy has bow-wielding units, you must be extremely cautious. So with that said and done, however, it seems that all the enemies are trying to get to me, and I have no other way of getting round there, it seems. So we're stuck on this side of the overall complex, which means everyone else is going to have to wait this way. But I better tell the villagers, first of all, that bad things are coming.
You came to help the village?
That's good. With so many bandits, I wasn't sure what to do.
It's not much, but please, take this money.
There is an armory to the southeast of us. Equip yourself as you see fit and help us, please. So just from visiting, we got 2,000 gold. Weapons have the strength to be used only a limited number of times. As you fight, their endurance drops. At 0, the weapon breaks and disappears from your inventory. Check your weapon endures by placing the cursor on a unit and pressing the R button. You can also check on the item screen. The number next to the weapon is its endurance. Be careful! Without a weapon, a unit cannot enter combat. So with that said, we can move away and get nice and free, but I don't know if that village is safe otherwise, because we can't get any other unit up there to defend apart from Florina. Apart from that, moving Will as close to battle as possible is probably a good thing, and trying to dispatch this guy would be my next task. Getting rid of a bowman is always a good idea if bowmen can instantly destroy people like this. So with that said and done, we end another episode of Fire Emblem. The villages have been seen, in fact their gates have closed off as well if you look, so there's 7 enemies left for us to defeat. We get to battling them next episode and reap all that lovely experience to see if we can get Florina leveled up and Will as well. I'll see you next time for more Fire Emblem. Bye bye.